Alright, welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. Let's make sure that the mods are turned on. They are. Alright, we're gonna load our... We're gonna continue our quest, actually. Alright, we've got... Okay, we'll send that to Scarlet, and we'll send... One-handed. Yeah. Okay. She's already gonna...
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Did you see that? Those orcs had a human commander.
Leading those
How very curious, and how
Where
very
are Bibius and
disquieting.
Junius? Did they hear the fight?
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
One day, comrade. Vengeance will be ours. Oi! The Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Sicil, comrade. Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs! It'd be like whatever the cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot. Let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Sicil?
Yeah, that might be a problem.
It's these orcs. Now that they have bees in their bonnets, that rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here. It's hard to say. That ship needs attention and fast, or she's as...
I like you much better with your guts on the floor.
One day, comrade.
I like you much better with your guts on the floor.
One day, comrade. Vengeance will be ours.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
We'll take Hydra first.
Avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all our sake.
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
Girlfriend here is like living alone.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
Taken out of a back page circular.
comrade. Vengeance will be ours.
Well, at least we made it to
What's
town.
this ruckus? Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judge, you're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. So you were, and so you weren't. There we are. Ha! No need to look so flat. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, it's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist. Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it she seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
When this little cat sings, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
One day, comrade. Vengeance will be ours.
Avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all our sake.
You wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you hack a horn on her head.
Taken before its time, far before its time.
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a and with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter.
Sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Ahu mentioned?
What fool would trust a stupid blood potion out of a back page circular for people gone?
We need more elbow seats, Dodge!
We mustn't let the flames spread to the harbour!
I'm drenched.
These bossmen respect company. So what do you say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed to Yellow?
A home? These damn orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs, and that was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pick.
Duchess of Devil's carriage for the joyride.
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yellow Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm.
Sailor, what news from the mainland?
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my lovely nature.
Zombies, skeletons, you know the story. Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Fiddle's carriage for the joyride?
No, it ain't. He drove
Yours? Here. That was some fast acting there. Who knows if it's even over for
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my lovely nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Fiddle's carriage for the joyride?
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yellow Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my lovely nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Fiddle's carriage for the joyride?
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yellow Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my lovely nature.
Ever heard about the time?
I used to see orcs in every shadow when I...
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Will I be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter? Sorry for the gruff treatment. You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs put on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
I can't even smell the sea
Well,
air.
that's going so far so good at the very least.
Appears to be locked. Maybe the lock can be jimmied.
How the coast reminds me of my long-fled youth. I sailed the sea. I walked the worlds. Dear me. How the coast reminds me of my long-fled youth. I sailed the sea. I walked the worlds.
They bear you privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt to continue having, old friend.
Ah, the sun is out. Yet, I feel a cold inside my soul. Oh, how Pray, let me be. I am but an aged elf that has seen the years. You would listen to my grievances. Hot spiced wine and a snug little room awaits us.
This town is stupidly big.
Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear. What'll you have? I'll get white cheese, blue cheese, old cheese, new cheese.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Time's a wasting. God, what a sacred place.
Lonesome, spiritless, perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will
What are ye staring at? Some poor chaps lost their ship and want some work. Just send 'em to me, and tell 'em there's a bit of coin and a lot of rum coming their way if they don't mind a bit of honest labor.
A good day to you.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
See, no one's around. You wouldn't...
Burrow indeed.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear. Oh, my story's tired by now. I was happy enough, prosperous enough, but I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times. But what choice have I... So what do you think?
Yes, you know what they say about giving a man a fish?
I suppose. A hungry man, you know.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
I am Stefan, your humble bard, here to serve to your imagination's palate a meal most unforgettable. Of whom should I sing?
Ah, gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapours? Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. Carrot, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Well, hello there.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice and stir and churn. Gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapors?
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
On the move for cheese. Excuses more holes than the slice of this pie.
Back on my feet again.
Read a big cheese.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Welcome to the Town Hall of Syseal.
That thief is free for now, but I wonder how long it'll be, and thank you for making that would-be thief see reason.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. No, scratch that. It is so much more Mendius at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I change them.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime...
Quite right.
See here. You and I too bad your line of work comes with such meas...
And I can't say that I have.
Well, don't quarrel about it on my account. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety? Without spice?
You'll always stay menial with that.
You disagree with one another. But that proves you are firm-willed. that you have the minds of independent. And that is exactly why I am. Ah, the fabulous five. How I enjoy simply. You'd like nothing more than to enlist. What a gem of a question. Now then, to join the fabulous five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, of course. Should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel, by now the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. Work hard. Of course, of course, of course. Oh.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Rather foolish to pass up on such a lucrative opportunity, don't you think? I've always wanted to join a real guild. Indulge me, okay?
Alright, there's as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
I like to decide that. You having So you're just
Eat
standing
a big
around
cheese
eating,
on
are
your
you?
block with a
Waiting for
wheel and
what?
a good stuff.
I'll thank you for leaving me. Well, that's
Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Well, the fact is, I've got my eye on you, Barry.
Oh, you got me this time.
Very well, have it your...
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but what? You found new recruits already? Efficient. They call the undead a problem, my friend. But those who know the ways of the fabulous five... Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a fright. One of them was a big lumbering apparatus. A frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the fabulous five. The braves who eat such monstrosity.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Join the Fun Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Eat a big cheese on your block with a wheel and a good stuff.
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've got to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
Hearty welcome to the King Crab Inn, and a pleasure to have 3 hopeless sailors. Truly wish I could help you, but... Psst. Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive... That room where it happened. It was rented to a certain woman. She came heavily cloaked, but paid the full sum in advance. I was used to such transactions. I saw one other figure go into the room that night. Someone tall, built broad like a man, but shrouded. I was startled awake by a horrendous hubbub shortly after midnight. By the time I burst into that room, it was horribly... Whoever done it has escaped through the window. But I saw nary a soul when I looked out. You can bet I hightailed it to the Legion barracks faster than a jack. Councillor Jake, that poor man. I knew too much about his affairs, you know. Never figured it my business to say anything, but after all that's happened, Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know. He's called the Duke of Ferrell, a high title for a low man. If you haven't yet asked him about Esmeralda, I'd recommend it.
Tell me, Lannister, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Fortune?
Well, between you and me, things have been rather slow since the names he've had. Pleased to make your acquaintance. All you see before you is the manifestation of my great-grandpappy Horatius Dungeness's noble vision. Beer and naps for everyone. No questions asked.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've got to my match is when I linger in the long hall fighting my fire.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your...
Oh, you think you can speak that way to her? Well, so fast as play it, I've got that.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to interpret.
Oh, hello, love. Nice day for a little stroll around the market.
Any takers?
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies Sicil's ever seen.
A good day to you.
Spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fryer.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
On the move for cheese. An excuse is more holes than a slice of this
Well,
pie.
what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff. Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff. Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to interpret. Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Tall
of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice and stir and churn.
Be the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff. Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Quiet day on the market, it seems. Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots. I can't even smell the sea air.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. So what they say?
Well, what does it matter?
No, he did. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take. So, any leads?
You're all passing a lump now to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
It's a perfect fit.
So the captain's offering booze and brass for a bit of crate loading? Gods be praised you've done it, friend. Off we go.
He really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all with 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Fennel's carriage for a joyride?
No, he did.
I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out the door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence. So what they say?
Well, what does it matter?
Skin heels.
Honest place for an honest day.
I can't even smell the sea air. I can't even smell the sea air over this lot. No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Red and orange, yellow and
You're a source hunter, aren't you? They say you can talk to us.
It's heating up.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before
Sorry,
she
sir.
could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand with...
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter.
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was...
Bit Tull you right in the face, she did.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite...
After all, a fearless hunter.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, source hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder.
Sir! No, sir!
Those boots are in Barry's a bridge crew. Get the shiny recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Source Hunter. I have heard tales both in Home Forest. Every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, it is difficult for me to claim humanity as you do. It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the
Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
I'm gonna have to go back to the market to get her properly armed.
potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you. Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies Sicilia's ever seen.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more whole than a slice of this fine northern ham.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies Sicilia's ever seen.
Full of snake, ring of worm, blow and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Seems right. Ain't true. Arrows by the cousins. Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen. Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
A good day to you.
You know, at least, the nature girl is armed now.
Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
You say you will take me under your wing, but I see no feathers. Are you a child of the birds, as I am of the bears? In truth, this is a relief. Your world is made with rules I have, and so the lonely babe was fed upon the wild mother's milk, and cast aside from humankind. He thrived among his mothers. The wise godwolf Amira raised the child Threes among her litter. So you see, I have good company. Threes the wolfson, and I the...
What have we here, then? Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. But nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not... The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can... Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed... What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I... Oh, if you must. Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there, I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Ahu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though. Not against the Legion.
Those fools that embarrass a bridge boat get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
It's getting kind of obvious to see why I stopped playing this game. Movement is so slow.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have. Like I am the Duke of Ferrell. Though I suppose my name is in the... Yes, she and I have as easy as it would be to pin suspicions on Esmeralda. Jake and Esmeralda had no great affection for each other. He had his... It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that...
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the Northern Cave?
Greetings, Source Hunter. Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? What?
What?
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow, it sent us flying into the stars.
Terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume us all! By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? Two Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious! Oh yes, proper introductions. Zigzags the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was, and is, and hopefully all that is to be.
What?
As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3. How you got here, though, on such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected... Ah, at last, a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already, time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler. Show, don't tell, I always say. So go...
I think that imp may be quite mad.
That was a dragon.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't the portal? It's quite sprung to life. You, dear stranger, you must be those torches, a light. This portal, goodness me, how right you are. There's so much. It is the void itself. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking. Though I cannot say for certain. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your... But why spoil the mystery? It's not that I believe, it's that I have then. No longer than a few mere moments after you are... After... And you... Yes! Just as I hoped. There she is! There it is! Come, don't delay!
And he's off!
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Could it be, milady?
Indeed, Sir Imp.
Astounding! Unbelievable!
You have brought guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us. A stone. So. It was a stone, that caused not like this, no. Never had I experienced something so contrary, but yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible?
Like the stones, your guests are aim source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Do you see what violence my work?
Mysteries of all time. Gaps in his...
It would appear that Starstone transforms at you.
I see. What the
Yes. Though I cannot if we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of... Indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why. It seems...
Why, of course. That's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Riverlon.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zickies, our most
Not but a moment ago we were hunting source in Riverlon, and now we're being told that still, it's quite a leap from finding a strange...
Come, come! I've got something for you if you're up to the challenge. The glint in your gaze and the set of your... No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend... But you'll need a way to travel between Riverlon and this homestead, won't you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of... Off you go, then! You've Starstone to find, and I've a... Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, Like the imp said to the... Wouldn't it just... Would that I had just like yourself. From what I can gather, though, ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils, those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more. Lonesome, observing the frontier of creation? Well, yes, actually. Perhaps you can imagine the profound... Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you I hope he'll be able to help you as much...
How welcome you are upon this in the ethereal thread, the drift of continents through changing seas. Except, it seems, you.
Well, that's rather interesting, I will freely admit.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Riverlon after your travels through... I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Riverlon, and I'll be delighted to give it. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake... That means the task you have been... While you were being lectured by our friend the advantage of being a cat, you know. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent. Don't we all long for a sanctuary? But perhaps I speak only for myself. Not like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such... Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. I'll not pretend to have all the answers. Or, if Zigzags worries, I met him first... a long time ago, out in the wastes of youthful Gore. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. Oh, before you go, here. Take this You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have... Now that this matter has been settled, Hunters,
gods! What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you? Little mix-up indeed. Out! No!
If she
you
soaks in
please.
flowers stink much longer, deer will smell this lady from a field away. I'll save a leg of something good for when she begins to starve.
Join the Slug Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
I've got my eyes on the prize.
Lonesome, spiritless.
Welcome to the Town Hall of Syceal.
Will inject some vim into your...
What? Oh, it's you. Oh, what? Oh, you mean Syceal. Furry, the undead have overrun all but one northern... That's not to mention that at the top of this whole caboodle, there's rumor and, while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to you. What of what now? Ah, you mean the staff of Pergamon. Yes, yes. I was expecting a shipment of weapons. Cecil proved an old fool, though. For the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing. I fear his name is Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter, a merchant ship still docked at the Syceal harbor. The staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in the weapons of war. Jake, murdered? Oh yes, yes, now I recall. Most of the townsfolk are certain Jake's wife Esmeralda is responsible. As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and an all-right bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Syceal is to spend a... What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years, those blast... Well, I do believe that's something your parents ought to have discussed with you long ago. Ah, you see, when a lady and... Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the 7th sake. I can't be bought. Oh, yes, the Fabulous Five. That machine Ahu built is an abomination. It must be stopped. That depends. Ah, the library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's marvelous. What? Oh, yes. My Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine. Yes. Victoria's come a long way. What? Oh, yes, yes.
And the first edition, too.
Kajtinor.
Most
The
promising.
brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Celeron will have to pay yet another fine. In the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Getahal, be welcome, human. My library is you. I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, when I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot. For I am an orc, after all. He raised me like I was his own. This kindest of souls taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian, A position I uphold with no small diligence and pride. Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hold is yours to peruse and even...
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for.
Volume 1.
The Pseudomonarchia
Volume 2.
Daemonum.
Where's
And the
the
first
third
edition,
one
too.
gone?
Most promising.
Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs. in the
Omnes autem What? What is this? Who are you to... Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was No. A source hunter. That is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery. Why? Simply because you hunt source, and I, Jehan, hunt demons. Now, I hate what I hunt, but This is a sentiment I'm quite certain you must recognize. Let there be on one condition. That on our joint travels we will...
Volume 2.
You speak before your turn.
Oh, simple souls. Oh...
Sprout little legs in the night. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Theleron will have to pay yet another fine. Brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Theleron will have to pay yet another fine.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Volume 1, Volume 2.
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lying in your pocket.
Let us see if you can choose the finest green!
Fortune? Ah, he's be so lucky as to be defeated by Alistair the Great.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets.
Appears to be locked. It's official. The Duke of Ferrol is the worst poet in Rivellon.
In his defense, not much rhymes with murder.
The hunters go stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood! Ah, the game, yes! A game of blood and brutality of the elves of Gandavon. They lived in peace, all undone. Every last one of us. I may be frail, a withered grey, but the wealth of kings is mine. Countless assassin, I have tracked her down. By the curse of the spine spear I have. She does not know her ill. Yes, Victoria. The Orcs of Gazuldaga. Her name is that of a woman. Her employment, Victoria. Librarian. Daughter. My name is...
That was quite the radical change we witnessed. I never would have thought that the benign old man... Indeed. Victoria probably doesn't even know about her.
Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail, Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instruments. The hunters go stalking.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Look, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than Saffron's, I dare say.
Oh, my good man. Drink, if you please.
Please do keep shouting.
Move it for fry up.
Jageta, friend. Kiral is sore. Oh, do pardon my language, my friend. But that is quite the startling revel. Does he not see that I am now the one who is to be wronged? Why, oh why must he so? Let us approach the situation with reason and ask ourselves, where do we go from here? Oh, for leg Fizoda! Yes, a capital notion. Let him. It would probably be better if you rather than I informed Captain Aureus, though. He bears little goodwill toward me ever since. Who placed this book here?
It's time for all the men.
Now, there's my pepper. Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
I'm overheating here.
Feeling hot under the collar.
Beyond these walls, the dead roam free, Hunter. Be vigilant.
Nuts! Be close! That was sloppier than Siberian stew. Again!
You, again. Doofy. Whom would you have the Legion of the Elf? What a...
Nonsense. The man is just senile and quite harmless. Listen, what we handle ourselves, we handle better than the Legion, don't we?
God damn it.
Very well, have it your way.
How about you make up your mind before addressing me? All this pointless chatter is...
Oh, still not finished with that sorry matter?
She hadn't gotten in the way, we could just...
How can I help you, my friend? What? What a delight she is. The temperament of a tiger. And what might though? One of them failed? Who is the mongrel that dares to question? You know what? Here's the remote access device with which I use to control it. There's a manual for that somewhere around here, too. Yours, if you can find it. I really should. Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. We've cordoned off the western beach where There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. By all means. Of course, I hope your investigation fares well. I myself have none. Now, it may well be I can but piece together what few... They say a woman arrived in the King Crab Inn, I say man and woman, because both of them were cloaked and recognized. It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the... How and why he came to be... It might be a bit late to inspect the body, in that it has already been buried. It may be worth your while to speak to the mortician, though. Chap called Strangers Leading Orcs. And yet... I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. I don't know quite what to make of this news, but thank you for informing.
The seven grant abundance.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
It's heating up.
Oh, where's my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away?
So, what's the bad news? Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest. What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respect...
The death man is nervous as a squirrel. I'm certain he's hiding something.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
Oh, I was really hoping to find something better.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
Sigurd's beard, what a find!
Looks like the mortician is rather suspicious about Jake.
What could Mayor Cecil, Captain Orius, or Evelyn have to do with it?
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities. There's no experience to be won from
Heard any good tales, my friend?
The closest I've got to my tax is when I linger over long while writing my pipe.
Careful now. Your head's growing all swollen and saffron, I dare say.
Oh, my dear man. Drink, please.
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that your wartime won't be lining your pockets.
Fortune! Ha! He is so lucky. I am a servant great.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend. Come now, Alistair. Sure you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Look, careful now. Your head's growing more swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Tell me, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Hill?
Fortune! Ha! He is so lucky. I am a servant great.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
Hey! Wow! I was wondering where that awesome sweaty boot smell was coming from. And here you are! Wow! This is great! I'm Murphy, Jake's dog. Wow! You smell great! If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most awful, you know who I miss? Jake. Sometimes he'd just sit there being, I came here so I could smell Jake again. He smelled great.
Rest in peace, darling.
Jake, where are you? Are you here, Jake?
Here lies Nemris, master of philosophy. In memory of Loni, death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of. Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. Here lies You'll never Jake. Catch me alive. Please do not disturb.
I smell
Rest in peace, darling.
rotten lamb chops.
That shovel has proven worth its weight, it seems. Oh, for the seven's sake.
Trickery is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse.
Are you saying without me?
It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
Rest in peace, darling.
Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, wow. But it's nothing compared to Jake. To join you? No way. I mean, you smell pretty great. Even better than the dumpster behind the butch without my best friend. The most awesome Jake ever, here to protect me. I'd rather stay far. Someone stole Jake? Jake stole my... Listen, if you go around town and find someone who you think might have done it, bring me a really stinky something of theirs.
Rest in peace, darling.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Norman left.
That rooster thinks he's such hot stuff.
My, what a strong and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda, dearest. I'm just doing my duty, you know, for the Legion.
Well, you certainly are my hero. The rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Never fear, my lady.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think, like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These... Oh, don't put stock in the hastily scribbled words of a lovelorn fool. This letter, it was a show of passion. Well, what do you want to know? I'm telling you, a necromancer must have been at work in Sicil. Perhaps still is.
It's about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Lonesome? Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an arc elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Sorry, sir.
Attention! About me!
Have some pity.
Where's that damn farm?
Come on! Come on!
Fantastic!
If you think...
What's this?
The earth here seems to have been...
We most certainly will not. We'll respect this gravesite by leaving it be. I'd hate to see you ruin those lovely hands of yours with calluses and dirt.
Oh, come on.
All right, we'll do.
You step...
I give milk. I give wool.
Moo! Don't disturb, Master.
Soothing a corpse,
So,
but... Oh, a source hunter. No matter, no matter. Well, she certainly possesses a critical art. I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right. Certainly, what would you like to know? The counsellor. Terrible loss there. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealous. I've applied myself to that problem. I declare it an act of...
Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation. But perhaps it's better off in the hand. Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot. Loik, I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims. But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes... What would you like to know? One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the other. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him. Quite the venerable staple of Sicile, Stephen, and recently blessed with his third grandchild. Nearly everyone in Sicile. Is that so? Well, I handled the corpse myself, indeed. But I arrived at the inn, where the body lay just where it had fallen. The injuries were like nothing I'd ever seen. I personally delivered the corpse the short distance to the mortician's house. You are? Ah.
Yes. Let's return a help.
Stephen, it is? Yes. No,
Thank
no,
the seven.
this is highly
Oh, thank you.
What is this? It's lightning.
I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
She realized soon enough that her little party tricks hardly make her worthy of such...
Leave me! I didn't want to spend my final moment, and I curse.
I don't know what I did to deserve this. Oh, my savior. Goodbye, then.
She realized soon enough that her little party tricks hardly
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us. I wish there were enough stones for both of us. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
Thank you. That strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen any... Hello again. Terribly sorry, Source Hunter, but I seem to be fresh out of priceless relics for you to destroy.
I feel you.
Sigurd's beard, what a find!
Heard any good tales, my friend? Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Winged water!
feet again.
Mercy on your soul.
On the mend!
another chance!
The end for you!
I don't have the right tool for mining.
Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, wow. Esmeralda, Jake has the best. Jake was awesome, and she didn't like Jake, so I'm pretty sure she's the worst thing that ever lived. Let me get a whiff. Oh, take this away. It smells like every rich man in town except Jake.
The outskirts of Syceal are infested.
You see a shady-looking figure fishing coins of gold out of the muddy water. So absorbed is he in his coin hoarding that at first he doesn't notice your presence. Suddenly, though, he pauses. The instant you mention your title, the man's eyes go wide. He ostentatiously sheathes Can't speak. Tell truth now. You really are so excitedly. The man name's Woolgraf. I admire you. No hero like Source Hunter. Syceal, dead end. Please let me join you. Woolgraf nods enthusiastically and pulls a couple of ripped parchment pieces out from his... Been mute since I was a kid. Source get money, food where I can. Steal if I must. Not want to help you. I'm useful. Want to catch sorcerers. Make 'em pay. Please. Woolgraf eagerly catches your gaze.
Be welcome, Woolgraf.
Woolgraf smiles and shakes your hand in thanks. With a...
all with one shot. Just watch. Spin your web for me!
awaits you.
That's enough for tonight.